Now, let's start a marketing and comms plan. The plan shows you all the communications you'll send for the campaign, who you're sending them to, in what channels, and who in your team is responsible. We'll use a spreadsheet split into the main phases of a crowdfunding campaign. Then, sort your entire mailing list into a few sections, kept on separate pages. We write down the subjects of our drafted emails, which are kept in a simple text document. Drafting all the communications, who you're sending them to, and when, gives you the chance to refine the language so you're not scrambling during the campaign. We'll be starting with our core believers, drafting the emails for pre-launch.
Using your own mailing list is only going to get you so far, but imagine if you could multiply yourself 15 times. Think about all the people you could reach.
People who actively do work for you, like engaging their mailing lists on your behalf, are the people that become your core believers. Okay, start by writing down people who are already involved in the project and people you know who have already shown enthusiasm about this particular campaign. But to find as many core believers as possible, you'll want to send a call to action to your entire mailing list. You'll draft this email up in your marketing plan under the pre-launch phase.
Hey everyone, we're planning on launching a crowdfunding campaign soon and I'd love you to get involved. We're going to reunite refugees with their families.
A tangible focus.
And we're looking to raise $35,000 over a 4-week campaign.
A fixed outcome.
To get involved, just email me back or give me a call. I'd really appreciate it if you would forward this onto your own mailing lists so that we can get more people involved.
Now, that last line is key. People who are willing to take action, like forward your emails onto other people, are really highly engaged. Notice the structure, the context, which is what it's about. Then the focus, which is the bit you want them to remember. And then the call to action, which is what you want them to do. If someone takes action on your behalf, congratulations, you've found a core believer. Now treasure these people. Write their names and details down in the marketing plan.
If you get no one responding to your call to action, that's okay, it's not uncommon. Reframe your message, try again, and just focus on getting your audience more engaged.
Once you've built up a little tribe of excited people, get them involved in the campaign design. Make them feel like they're part of your team. One really effective method is to have your core believers help you design some perks. During the pre-launch phase, you'll want to send an email out to your core believers. Let's write a draft of that email too.
Hey everyone, we have these tiers of rewards and we thought up a few options, but what would you like to see?
The structure here is choice of involvement, examples of ideas, and again, a call to action. Using these ideas for perks gets them involved and it removes some of the guesswork from deciding on perks.
If you listen really carefully, your core believers will actually tell you what's important to them.
As you develop ideas for your perks, add them to your campaign mock-up. Now we're going to find a few key influencers.
These are people who already have large audiences. Could be a celebrity ambassador or a partner organisation that you already work with.
Brainstorm some organisations and contact names and write those contacts down now so that you're not scrambling for a list at crunch time. It can be worthwhile to check that your contact is still at the organisation and that they remember who you are. Create a new sheet for each of these influencers, as they'll need a lot of personalised attention. Okay, here in the pre-launch, we're going to reach out to each of those influencers with some flattery.
This process takes some time, but doing it well makes the next steps a lot easier.
Wow,